Hello, happy Tuesday. I am live again on both Facebook and Instagram, so you're gonna see me looking back and forth. The thing I did last time, it's been like 2 months, I think, since I went live. I'm sorry, you guys. That is a little bit too long, longer than I would like to go. So I am going to do my best, and I would love for y'all to hold me accountable to start hopping back on every week, which is what I set out to do. And that's actually fits perfectly with this conversation today, right? Because, I called it, let's talk about it. And what is it? It is that big elephant over there in the corner, the one like that you're pretending that you can't see, but we all know it's there, including you. And what do I mean by that? It is all the things that if you chose them, if you started doing them, that your life would change and that things would be drastically different. It is all those things you avoid that are going to make you feel happier, more fulfilled, sometimes maybe even be uncomfortable or not be fun, but they're going to create more in your life. And oftentimes you already know exactly what to do. You already know exactly how to do it. You just keep making excuses for why not. I'm tired. I don't have enough time. Where do I start? Pretending to be confused. I know some of you out there have pretended to be confused when you really weren't. So you didn't have to actually get started. And so today I'm here, no makeup. Sometimes I don't wear makeup, but a lot of times, full transparency, I like to be sort of polished, if you will. And that comes from like deep-seated stuff, when I was a kid, of like the whole perfectionism syndrome, which I'm definitely a recovering perfectionist. And I wanted to sort of illustrate something because we all have tools right here available right now that we don't use for one reason or another. So one of my tools is this wand. It's got a bunch of little attachments. I'm getting ready to put one of them on here now. It might make a little noise, so if it's too loud, let me know. But this tool is a really great tool for my skin. And sometimes, you see, get the little blemishes. We all get them sometimes. And there's no reason why I should have these. I spent money. Like, I don't remember how much, probably $100 or so on this tool. And when I go in to see my esthetician, sometimes she's like, did you zap? And I'm like, no. But the thing is like sitting right on the dresser in my room, not being used. So I saw value in this, right? Enough that I went on to Amazon. I used my money to purchase it and then used it a couple of times. I used it actually pretty faithfully at first, right? How many of us have started things and we're like all excited and you use it, faithfully at first, and then it starts to taper off. Excuses start to creep in. You get busy. It's not as exciting anymore, so you're not using it, right? So it's been a while. And then I pulled it out the other day and started using it again. I'm like, look, this is ridiculous. And the thing about it is like, no matter what it is that's showing up in our lives, like if we don't make the choice to change, it's never going to change, right? That's the good news and the bad news is it's always all up to us at the end of the day. So I'm going to put one of my fun little attachments here. This might be loud. It has all these little controls on the bottom, right? So you can turn it up pretty high frequency or keep it lower. And it shouldn't be too loud for you guys. See, it kind of gets loud. And the thing, it hurts. People have done their little reviews on this thing online and they say it doesn't hurt. They're lying. And I have a pretty high tolerance because I had my kids with natural childbirth. And it hurts. But it gets underneath the stuff in there, right? I'm going to let you guys watch me do it. It gets underneath the bacteria and it kills it. So it gets louder when you touch it on your skin. It conducts. So I'm not going to leave it on this whole time because I want you guys to be able to hear me talk. And I actually already did this a little bit upstairs before. I was like, what am I going to talk about on my live today? And while I was thinking about that, while I was using it, I was like, I'm going to talk about my Zapper tool. That's not actually what it's called. It's a New Derma clinical high frequency skin therapy wand with lots of lovely attachments. So just start using it. But I was upstairs zapping and wondering what wanted to come through. Like, what was it that we all needed to maybe hear today? And it was like, I have this tool that I spent money on that I don't consistently choose to use. How many of us have the tools, have the resources, have the plan, have whatever it is already right there in front of us, and we don't choose to use it? Don't choose to use it. So this is my friendly reminder, not only to myself, but also to you, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching it later, to stop. Stop it. Stop making the excuses. Stop, because we're good. We're really good at it. We can talk ourselves out of it. Oh, I'll do it later. Oh, I'm too busy. Oh, out of sight, out of mind. No, the buck stops with you, right? And until you make the choice to do something different, to choose something different, things are never going to change. I know it kind of seems silly, I'm a little skin wand on here today, but I have these little blemishes, and it's like, okay, just take a few minutes, prioritize, and use the doggone thing. I have the tool. I spent the money, right? I have what I need to do what I need to do to, address these things that I don't really like on my face here, right? So how many tools do you already have right now? Maybe take out a piece of paper, do an inventory, right? Because sometimes it does go out of sight, out of mind. Sometimes you do forget what you already have, what resources you already have right now to accomplish the goals you said you wanted to accomplish. And they can be big or small. They could be skin goals. They could be, you want to get ready for hot girl summer, right? You want to tone and slim down. I went and picked up some food earlier from this amazing place that makes high protein meals. Saves me time. Actually saves me money because on Tuesdays and Fridays, they do 4 meals for $20. You can't even go to a fast food place, which most fast food is disgusting, but you can't even go to a fast food place and get a nice meal for $5, right? So I made myself drive over there. It's halfway across town, and go pick up those meals because I know that they're really high protein. They're good for my body. It's going to save me time, right? So sometimes you are going to have to put a little bit of effort in, right? You can't just sit and meditate in the corner and not use your tools. I had to get in my car, I had to drive across town and prioritize that for myself and for my health, right? So, and I had the tool, right? I had the car, I could drive, right? I had money, I could do it. So what tools do you already have right now in front of you that you're not using, like me and my skin wand that I haven't been using on my blemishes? What tools do you already have right now to accomplish even one goal that you would like to accomplish? It doesn't have to be everything, right? Because if you're like me, I have 100,000 things I would like to do in this lifetime, right? I have a lot. But what's one goal that you can look at right now? Right now, get a piece of paper and write down all of the tools that you already have available right now. Even if it's picking up the phone and calling someone and asking them for help, your phone is a tool. What tools do you have right now that can get you that much closer to accomplishing your goals, right? It's time to cut the crap. It's time to stop letting ourselves off the hook. right? It's time to stop making excuses. Like, and for those of you that might just be joining, the let's talk about it topic is like, it is that pink elephant in the back of the room, right? All those things that you keep avoiding, not using, that you already have right in front of you, that if you would just use them could change everything for you. So that's your task, your home play, if you will. And my words of advice and wisdom for myself, so it's me included, right? And for you today is like, take an inventory of all the tools you have in front of you right now that can contribute to you getting that much closer to your goal, big or small, or multiple goals. Write them down, and then don't just write them down, use them. Like I zapped before I got on the live today, and I'm gonna go zap again tonight because like these are not fun. I don't like looking at them. And I need to drink more water too. So that's also a commitment to myself. Drink more water. So what do you already have available to you right now that if you would actually choose to use it would change everything for you right here, right now? Okay. And I'm holding myself accountable. I'll be back next week. So I'll see you guys same time, same place next week. Have an amazing day.